Welcome back to Beast Mode, Death, Wisdom or Glory. So we've looked at two parts of the 3X model so far. The release phase, which is death, going to the death. The explore phase, going to wisdom, getting to know yourself as deeply as possible. And now we're going to talk about glory, which is engaging something, taking action to the very limit of your ability, going for the win. Now this is why I had to leave this course to only a select few invitation people, because most people going for the win is outcome dependent. They're trying to win to feel good about themselves, they're trying to win to get approval, they're trying to win to get results and outcomes and resources for themselves. When you finally get confident, you can go back to trying to win, but now you're doing it for a different reason. The win, the competition, is designed to bring out the best in you so you can really fully engage in life. See, when you're trying to win but you're okay with losing, it's a lot different from trying to win but not being okay with losing. Okay, so this is only for people who are already okay with losing. But now we're going to really put some fucking effort in, and we're going to use an attempt to win as a guiding force to get the best out of ourselves. So we're kind of going back to chasing outcomes now, but it's only for people who are willing to lose those outcomes. The chase is the thrilling part. Whether or not you catch the prey is irrelevant, but you're going to try your best to. So you're not just playing, you're playing to win. You're using competition, you're fighting like your life depends on it, you're bringing out all the most masculine kind of qualities you ever can, the ones that originally were designed for you to hunt down a gazelle and fight off the saber-toothed tiger and protect your tribe from the invading other tribe. Real chief shit. But without the attachment to winning. You're fighting like you're fighting for your life, but you're willing to die. So again, this is not to actually win, just to participate fully with everything you got, and to learn how to generate and focus that dark masculine aggression in a helpful, healthy way. It's like that guy says in Game of Thrones, the swordsman. We look at death and we say, not today. That's what fighting to win's all about. If you're in the boxing ring with someone else, you say, you're going to have to knock me out, because I'm going to knock you out if you don't. Okay? So let's have a look at what this means, going for glory in the health space. Find a world record and try to beat it. Join a competitive martial arts or dance or climbing or something like that. Deliberately enter competitions that are out of your league and try to win them. Aim to be the small fish in the big pond. This real David versus Goliath thing. Try to be David. Aim to find an enemy that outranks you and that outskills you and is stronger than you, and do everything you can to beat them, just for the thrill of that competition. You can do it in friendly ways. You can challenge your friends and family, other people who are confident like you, to compete with fasting or sugar abstinence or no fap. Anything where you make it into a competition to really kind of provoke the healthy aggressive masculinity in you. Constantly improve your morning routine through scientific study. Try to make it so you're even more enhanced every day. This is what going to win looks like. An example for me is I looked up the world record by David Goggins for pull-ups. It's over 4,000 within a 17-hour period. So I'm going to try and beat that one. I can currently do just under 10 in a single day. So almost there. But that's what I mean. I don't go to pull-ups and go, can I do 10 today? I'm like, okay, let's see how close I can get to 4,000 today. Which takes me to the death, but it's a competition. I really do want to beat his record one day. I'm fully aware that I probably won't, but the attempt to brings the best out of me. So the action for you, join a competition sport of some kind. Something competitive. Team stuff is okay, single is better because it's just on you. And try to win. Okay, it could just be playing squash with a friend once a week, but try to kick his ass. And if you can kick his ass, find someone who's better at squash and try to kick their ass. Keep going. Be as competitive as possible, at least a couple of times a week, just to really practice that healthy masculine aggression. Wealth. Constantly being someone who's more and more employable. Constantly training and practicing. Taking on work that's way above your pay grade, asking your boss to delegate some difficult shit to you, taking on more responsibility in the workplace, Charging more for your services if you're an entrepreneur. Like I went through a process with coaching where every time someone said yes to coaching with me, I put up my prices a little bit. So every time I succeeded to get a client, I'd increase my prices just to constantly be better and better. Go for highly competitive roles and promotions. Swing for the fence. Go out of your league. Just go for it. So an example for me is I removed all discounts this year. I'm not doing any discounts of any kind anymore. And I'm making my free content available only to people like yourselves, the Brojo members and so on. So that I can only pursue the best clients, because only the best clients, the people who pay for stuff, who value it, are genuinely the best clients to work with. They're the most fun and engaged, and you have the biggest impact. So I'm actually removing the temptation of trying to interact with people who are only looking for freebies. That's how I'm constantly trying to win in that way. I'm trying to win at the enjoyment of the work, not so much the money. So the action for you, and this one I'm very specific on, start a business if you haven't already. You can do it on the side, you can do just a couple hours a week, it doesn't matter. But each week you've got to try and do something that increases its profitability and its productivity and its efficiency. Constantly try to win at it, try to be better at it. Okay? Just for the sake of bringing out that more effective quality of yourself, just trying to be better and better in your delivery. Relationships. Again, this is really just about swinging for the fence. It's about asking for that threesome. It's about approaching the celebrity. I saw Jin once, the singer, New Zealand singer Jin. I've always had a bit of a thing for her. I saw her a number of years back. I saw her on the street. And I was doing lots of pickup stuff at the time. I really wanted to go up and talk to her, but I pussied out. And I fully regret that. I pussied out because she had two big bodyguard dudes with her. I was scared of what they might do. But I really wish I'd just gone and gotten rejected by her, or even beaten up by her bodyguards, because it haunts me to this day that I didn't take that opportunity. So when it comes to relationships, winning means really going for the glory. Try and get the date with the celebrity. Let them say no, fuck it. You're still going to the death with this thing. But really swing for the fence. Don't settle for the mediocre when it comes to relationships or dates. If you're on a date with someone you don't really like them, end the date. Don't take it even through to the end. Only go out with the people you really like. Only hang out with the friends you really love being with. Show up to the high quality social event alone and challenge yourself to talk to every fucking person in the room before you leave. Challenge your friends to approaching competitions. Who can stay in an awkward conversation the longest until the other person leaves? Make it competitive. Compromise nothing about your values in a relationship. If someone says, no, I don't want you to be that assertive or that masculine or that honest, show them the door. Really, settle for nothing but the best. That's what glory is, going for the extreme best that is available to you. And the action that you can take with this one, do one thing each week designed to bring a quality person into your life, and do as much as you can until they either say yes or no. Right? Invite them, beg them, it doesn't matter. Do what you can, really go for it. I had a lot of fun once trying to get a date with this girl. She was a girl I was obsessed with. And she was giving me lots of maybes and pushing back, and I just went hell for leather. I was like, dude, I'm taking you out. I'm showing up to your house. You better tell me no or I'm coming. It wasn't so much like stalking and creepiness, like, please like me. I was like, reject me or I'm coming to get you. And she wouldn't reject me, and so I took her out. We had a wonderful time. That's what winning is, going for the real win, going for the glory. Not actually to win, though. A loss is just as acceptable. In fact, if you win, you probably could have gone harder. But it's to just push yourself competitively to really experience masculine aggression in a healthy, helpful way that one day will help you protect your family and build your career and do all the great things that great men do. So that's glory. We've now covered death, wisdom, and glory. In the last video tomorrow, I'm going to look at a simple way for you to bring it all together into real life. Cheers.